Alright, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna make this into a video because I had no friends online, but I just recorded, just in case something happened. Which, of course, something did happen. So here I am doing a voiceover, and yeah, I love doing voiceovers. I love talking to my monitor, just staring at my skin. Alright, so here I am loading up in the game, and I realized I have a crown. I'm not really sure why they gave me a crown. I wasn't really trying to lose my crown, so I was like, you know what, whatever. When the event ends, I'll just have to win the game. That was my entire mission because I didn't want to lose my crown. I loaded up like really early to this game. There's like 10 minutes I had to just wait here and stare at the rocket, so I didn't really know what to do. So I was just trying to find, a good spot to just, stare at the rocket. And some random kid just kept pushing me off. Like, come on, bro. Like, what did I do to you? My bad. As I was getting up, I was like, all right, fine. Whatever. People just want to make jokes. And then he pushed me off again. So the event was starting. There was a red butterfly. I didn't really know what it was, so I started chasing it around. I looked really dumb doing that, but whatever. But eventually, the butterfly went back into the rocket, and the event was starting. The thing was about to launch, and it was pretty cool. I liked it. I did some crazy camera movement. It looked so smooth. Like it was like such professional. But it took way too long. Like the rocket was like mad slow. So I'm gonna skip over a little bit. Bro, like I'm not even joking. It literally took about a minute just to launch in the sky. Like why did it take so long? But look at that. Look at that little star up there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And just like the OG event, the rocket just started, going around, going inside a rift, going out of a rift, as it does. It was actually pretty lame. I don't remember it being this lame back then. Alright, so this part is not my fault. How was I supposed to know that the mountain was gonna cover it? My bad. I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure it's exactly what happened before. It just went inside a rift, so yeah. No lie, bro. I was sitting here for quite some time, just waiting for something to happen, cause like no way the event is over, right? 5 minutes? That's crazy. It was over. Like literally, when I was sitting there at that exact moment, I said, "That's it." Because there's no way, right? There's no way. But no, it was over. The event was over. That was the entire event. But it's pretty chill, pretty cool. Now for some actual business. Remember that crown? I still had it, bro. And I was not going to lose the game. So I set off, I'm going to kill people, right? And then I'm going to win the game. So I seen this Superman. He looked pretty bad. I thought it was going to be an easy kill. But I didn't warm up before this. So I was missing all my shots. My building was off. I look like a bot, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I got my kill. He had, loot. It wasn't good, but he had some loot. I needed that. So I seen a supply drop spawning. I didn't really need anything from it, but I had a feeling that someone was going to be there. And sure enough, there was. Poor kid. He was hiding behind a tree. So I lined up my shot. I took it. He's dead now. Poor kid, bro. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he's dead now. And like I said, I opened a supply drop and I didn't need anything. There's nothing in there for me. So I was chasing down a bot, trying to practice my sniper shots because I'm really bad because, I missed. And there's actually a real person there. He was hard scoping me. So I was like, all right, you're going to have to die. So I killed him. I killed the bot, pretty quick, pretty easy. And then out of nowhere, these two random players just hopped on me. They wanted to kill me. It's kind of mean. So I was kind of bullying them a little bit, hit them for a little bit of damage, started rocketing, and then they both ran away from me. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I don't even need those kills. So I went to get the supply drop. And of course, I didn't need anything, so I wasted even more time. I was getting sprayed by the first kid in the tree. He was mad annoying, so of course I had to, headshot snipe him. It's over, buddy. Get out of my lobby. And then we have the other kid that ran away from me. He didn't know what he was doing. Like, I wasn't sure how to shoot him because he had cones for stairs. He was just panicking. So I was like, you know what, bro? You do you. So I followed him and killed him. And after that, I looked at the top right. 2 players left. Me and another person. I was like, okay, I got this win in the bag. But here's the thing. This is why I made the video. This is the problem I had. See, the last player, he wasn't here. I looked everywhere. I rocketed trees, the big sign. I started rocketing in the sky in case he did an invisible sky base. You never know nowadays. And he wasn't there. So I waited and waited and waited, and storm was closing on me, and I didn't know what to do. So I died. And I got second place. I was like, there's no way, bro. How could he have been alive? So like any normal person would do, I checked replay mode. And you won't believe what I found, bro. Nothing. Literally nothing. There was nobody there. I couldn't switch to any players. I looked around the map a little bit. Not a single person. So I opened the map, and then I seen this random guy right here. Chill Mono. Bro, who? Huh? He had no kills, no health. Like, I'm pretty sure it was an epic employee or something, bro. Why was he there? He robbed me from my win. So I tried adding him. I typed his name exactly how it was, and 2 people came up. None of them with that name. Plus, they're on different servers. So at that moment, I realized, hold up. It's an epic employee. That's it. I solved it. They wanted to grief me because they didn't have no crown wins like me. Nah, but like actually, bro, whoever it was, bro, epic employee or not, you robbed me, bro. I expect a crown win in the mail, alright? Give my crown win back. Nerd, hop off my game.